What's up, fellow Barflies? Today we are going to be taking a look at some cocktails which I believe are severely underrated. One of the many lessons I've learned over the years, and somewhat disappointingly I might add, is that which becomes popular on the internet isn't always very good, and that which is very good is very, very often ignored by the internet. So today, let's look at some very overlooked cocktails featuring an often overlooked spirit and see if we can't give these drinks and the spirit their just desserts. And I said very and spirit kind of a lot. For today's episode, we've partnered up with Geology. Geology is an 18-time award-winning skin, hair, and body care company. Geology creates simple and effective skincare and hair care routines customized just for you with ingredients that work. They're proven. Skincare shouldn't feel like a gamble. All of Geology's products are made with scientifically proven ingredients, trusted by dermatologists and cosmetic chemists. I've been using Geology a little over a year now, and what really got me interested in using their products is I started getting these like weird bags under my eyes. And I started noticing that when I started hitting the higher age bracket. And they had this eye cream that I wanted to use, and literally those bags were gone within 2 months of actually using the product. It was pretty incredible. Right now, for a limited time, Geology is gonna be hooking you up with an absolutely insane offer. You use my code BARFLY70 or scan the QR code on the screen, and they will give you an exclusive 70% off their award-winning skincare trial set. On top of that, they're gonna give you an exclusive bonus offer of up to 50% off on additional skin, hair, and body products of your choice when you add it to your trial. That is Geology, Geologie, award-winning personalized skin, hair, and body care for everyone. Little is known about the Army and Navy cocktail, other than that it was first published in David A. Embry's The Fine Art of Mixing Drinks in 1948. Some say it originated at the Army and Navy Club in Washington, D.C., but nobody really knows. Either way, it's a fantastic drink, and we're gonna make it. So first thing we're gonna do is grab our tin, flip it around. No! There we go. So first things first, we're gonna do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, 3/4 of an ounce of orge, and 2 ounces of London Dry Gin. Add some ice. Give it a nice shake. And strain it into our glass like so. Pro tip, always not only wash your fruit, but make sure to take your stickers off as well. I'm gonna do a lemon twist here, and it's really up to you whether you want to keep it or zest and discard. I think I'm just gonna discard it, but I wanna get all those nice oils on top. Let's give it a taste. One of my favorites! This drink is a nice bright lemon sour, but swapping the orge for simple syrup gives you a little bit of nuttiness, it gives you creaminess and texture of the cocktail, and then those added Angostura bitters give you a little bit of spice. Also, the bitters are tempering the sweetness a little bit. The spices are also working really well with the botanicals of the gin, and it all just works so well together. It's a simple cocktail, it's only 4 ingredients, and it is chef's kiss. So there it is, the Army and Navy. The Saturn is quite possibly the most perfect gin-based cocktail which falls into the tropical tiki category. It was invented by Filipino bartender Joseph Popo Galcini for the 1967 IBA World Cocktail Competition. First thing we're gonna do here is grab a tin, and we are gonna do 1/2 ounce of passion fruit syrup, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, 1/4 ounce of orge, 1/4 ounce of velvet falernum, and we're gonna do 1 1/4 of our gin here. So we're gonna add a skosh of ice into our tin, and we're gonna shake it until it's pretty much all gone. Just adding the right amount of dilution and chill to the cocktail. And we're just gonna ungated pour right into the glass, and then we're just gonna fill with pebble ice. And this is also one of my favorite cocktails because it has such a fun garnish. So we're gonna do like a little space age garnish for this, because it has a space theme. We're gonna take a lime peel, and we're just gonna peel a nice, thick, long peel here. Just get a nice straight edge. That's step 1. Next step is to take a Luxardo cherry. We wanna take it out of the juice and get rid of the juice. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wash this guy off. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick the pick and then the cherry, like so. Ah, ha, 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 there it is. All right, let's taste it. I mean, it's tropical without being overbearing. It's not too sweet. but it is a little sweet. It's got that nice tart lemon juice, and you get the botanicals of the gin. It is such a masterclass in how you can make nice, tropical, vacation-friendly drinks with no rum. There it is, the Saturn. The self-starter was first published in Harry Craddock's Savoy cocktail book in 1930, and that's literally everything I know about this cocktail. It is well worth your while though, so definitely give it a mix. We're going to do 2 dashes of absinthe, 1 ounce of Lillet Blanc, half an ounce of apricot liqueur, 1.5 ounces of London dry gin. I'm gonna be doing this one in a Nick and Nora, so grab that. Crack your first piece of ice, add some ice into your mixing glass, and give it a stir. Stir it for approximately 45 seconds and strain into a Nick and Nora. This one's gonna get a lemon twist, and I'm gonna do something fancy with it. There you go. Cheers. It's hard to describe how satisfying that is. It's like a martini variation. You get the absinthe, but it's muted. It doesn't hit you over the head with the anise flavor, but it is in there. The apricot liqueur and the Lillet Blanc play beautifully together, making a very stone fruit kind of vibe, like almost apple-y in a way, and then you get those nice botanicals from the gin. It is bright, it is refreshing. I could do this for dinner. I could do it before dinner. It is a really nice drink. I'm gonna taste it again. It's got such a nice depth of flavor and kind of a long finish. So there it is, guys, the self-starter. We're making a stirred gimlet that is inspired by the historic drink and also inspired by my good friend Briggs Brown that used to be a bartender at The Varnish. We just made this very quick and dirty lime cordial, taking equal parts lime juice and castor sugar by weight, mixing them together, and that's all you need to do. As easy as making simple syrup. 1/2 ounce of Coca Americano into our stirring glass here, 1 ounce of our quick and dirty lime cordial, and 1.5 ounces of London dry gin. We're gonna take that first piece of ice and crack it. Give it a stir for about 45 seconds. And then we're just gonna strain into our glass. Gonna take a lime here, cut a little wheel. Bam, better taste it. I mean, it's everything that a gimlet should be. You've got your balanced lime and sugar. It's just balancing each other out. It's nice and sweet. And then you get a little bit of the botanicals of the Coca Americano and a little bit of the gin. This cocktail hits you as a little bit sweet, but what's really nice about it is that those botanicals really play well with the Coca, and you get a little acid. You get a little more acid from the Coca Americano, rounding out the mouthfeel and making it not overly sweet. So there it is, the quick and dirty stirred gimlet. 4 underrated gin cocktails for your tasting pleasure. Go out, mix these up. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys on another time. Today's pro tip has to do with your citrus. Most citrus, especially non-organic citrus, has a wax coating, so you wanna make sure you give it a good scrub with some warm water, and you also wanna make sure that you take off the sticker. And that's what I got for you guys today.